Engine install update. So I've fitted quite a few of the ancillaries. We're going to go through these one by one, and also managed to connect up some of the wiring. I haven't done all of the wiring yet, but making steady progress with that. So let's I guess we can start on this side. So obviously I put the front header on. This pipe that I had talked about, I've laid it on the inside, and then the brake reservoirs and clutch reservoirs go here, and they're behind a heat shield. So I'm going to position this behind that heat shield. So this sort of strap is temporary. These straps are electrical ties. I'm going to replace them with the original Jaguar ones once everything is actually settled in, and I don't, and I know exactly where everything is going to go. So, but this is tidied up. It looks much better on the inside. It doesn't seem like that's going to cause too many issues. The vacuum canister, vapor canister, sorry, excuse me. I've hooked that up. And that goes round to the crankcase breather. This hose is way too long, but I'm going to cut that to length once I know exactly where I'm going to route that. The alternator is in, and the alternator bracketry is in. This is the big bracket that holds the alternator. We'll touch on the wiring while I'm here. So I have all of this wired in. This is the brown. This is brown and purple, brown and green, brown and yellow. Brown and purple goes to positive. Brown and green goes to negative. And this brown and yellow goes to AL per the wiring diagram. So that's settled in quite nicely. All right, so water pump is back in. Obviously, there's the small pulley to the back, big pulley to the front. I had to jack the engine up, loosen the mounts off, in order to get that pulley on, to wrap it around the existing pulley. This is the arrangement for the alternator arm. In terms of tensioning it, that seems like all of that's going back in. Okay. Belt tensioner is in place. I have a brand new belt, so I'm hoping that this is going to settle down. That seems like there's not enough tension on there right now. Maybe I have the wrong belt, but we'll get to that. That bolts to the timing case in these two locations here. The reason I'm pointing it out is in my old photographs that took quite a little while to figure that out. And that goes in after the water pump is back in. Position the coil. This is a ballast resistor. I'm not quite sure how that's wired in. This is the fan relay, and this doesn't look like it's the original relay based on the numbers on here. So I'm going to do a little bit of homework on that. I haven't tried to attempt to wire that up yet. I have the coil in. White and black goes to positive, white goes to negative per my wiring diagram, although I'm going to check all of that. I've got to hook up this new electronic distributor to this wiring. I haven't figured that out yet. Put the wiring on for the water temperature. That's blue and green. Put the oil filter back on. I'm not sure what we're going to be able to see here. We'll try. Right. So oil sander wiring is the brown and the white. That goes to the oil gauge. This big white looking wire here, that's actually a white and red. And then there's a brown going to the, there's a brown going to the big connection there, and then that big black wire with the cover on it. That big black wire with the cover on it is goes all the way around to the front. I can show you. I'll walk back around there and I'll show you that the other side of that connection. That routing for that big back cable is quite interesting. So, well, we can touch on that right now. So it actually goes across the car. And then across the front, and then follows this rail up, and then ends there. That took me quite a while to figure out, but that looks like that's in the right place. If I've done that wrong, then if people can let me know, that's good. That would be good. Carburetors are on. All the vacuum, crankcase breather, vacuum pull is connected. I still am missing this particular hose into the firewall. Connected up the big hose at the bottom. That's all done. This vacuum tank line is in, and I had to re-epoxy that joint. So, quite a lot. Again, it takes longer than you think, but it's really starting to take some shape. Yeah.